Morning, day 14. Setup, ball position, posture. Right, really simple. Your ball position, think of your ball position more where it is on your chest, not where it is in relation to your feet. So if I stand here and I put my feet almost touching and I'm standing straight up and down, that ball would be right in the middle of my sternum, right down my chest. If I leave my left foot there and I move my right, see how it's changed on my chest, but it stayed the same on the ground. So what I like to do is this foot always stays, this moves for the club. Now what's really important in the setup is you've got to flare your feet. Everybody, well not everybody, most people stand with their feet very straight. That affects how your pelvic turns and your ankles. You don't want to do that. So for a right-handed golfer, I like my left foot 20 to 30 degrees flared out to the left, right foot 10 to 20 degrees to the right. So I'm going to show you the setup of how it changes with clubs. So foot flare, foot flare. This would be a pitching wedge. So ankle to ankle, about this wide. Weight would be 60-40 on the left, so you can see where that is on my chest. It's probably just past my sternum. That would be the setup for a pitching wedge. A 7-iron, foot flare, inside the heels, inside my armpits. There's my setup for my 7-iron. And then driver, the widest, outside the shoulders, foot flare. So can you see where the ball has changed on my chest, but it stayed exactly the same on the ground? So if I want to hit a low shot, say a low shot with a 7-iron, I bring this foot in here. So this foot is for changing for the club, but also changing for the height. So if I want to hit a low one with a 7-iron, I would set up like this. If I want to hit an extremely high one with the 7-iron, I'm going to set up like that. So I just change everything at the setup, really easy. Think of the ball more on your chest than where it is in relation to your feet. Gone are the days of putting pitching wedge in the middle and then moving it up. Go back and watch Nicklaus and Tiger, Ben Hogan, they all played it off the left heel. Now the second part, because you know now how the ball flies, how do I change my path? Because the ball doesn't know where I'm aiming, or the flag doesn't know where I'm aiming. So all I do to change the curve of the ball is just change this. So if I want to hit a draw, there's my draw setup. So now I just swing along my base. There's my draw. Here, there's my fade. So real simple, I just change ball position. I can put it back in my stance, but that's just, there's other things that got to happen. I'm just trying to keep it simple. You may vary by 1 or 2 balls, but not much further than 2 balls from the left heel. Now, the other thing is what you got to watch in your setup is how your pelvic tilts. You have an anterior pelvic tilt and you have a posterior this way. Now when you putt, you go anterior. You get your back S posture this way. So when you putt, you put it that way because it really locks out your pelvic, your hips. You can't move it as much. But in the golf swing, you actually go more interior. It looks like you've got bad posture. So when you set up, foot flare. Now, that would be anterior. That's the bad one. Posterior, this way. And one guideline, it kind of varies with different people, but it's not a bad guideline. Drop this from the back of your arm. It should be on your knee, just inside your toe. So now I'm in a good balance. Not this way. That locks, resists your hips. So posterior, foot flare. So in summary, keep the ball very similar off your left heel. Just change your stance. Change it with the club. If you want to hit it low, just put a little bit more weight on the forward, put the right foot closer. High, right foot further back. Yeah, so that's the setup. Ball position, height, curve, foot flare. Real easy. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about golf terms, flexion, extension, all this other stuff. See you tomorrow. Stay home, save lives. Thank you.